lovelies. So real quick, wanted to get up here and let you know that I will be doing a pick up haul this evening after class. Yay, we're winding down now. A few things that I just wanted to kind of like share is the energy that I've been picking up collectively. So there is a lot of hermit energy. There's a lot of need to like a lot of people are in this shadow period or working with the dark night of the soul. I know for me, it has been about, moving past a lot of the fears or doubts that I have surrounding like putting myself out there, which was the whole point of me reintroducing DoBeLive to this channel. So welcome to DoBeLive, a place where we want you to do well, be well, live well. And the intention is always to, heal and inspire and motivate and encourage and uplift. So in sharing parts of who I am, things that I do to bring more love, more light, more truth to the collective and anyone who may resonate with it. So welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the likes, shares, and subscribes. And not only do I do readings, I do energy healing, I do holistic health, I do massage therapy, which I am about to graduate from. And I do life coaching or spiritual advising. Luna, stop. She's so extra. So I did a reading actually yesterday to see what was coming through from my higher selves. And halfway through, I was just like, this isn't it. Spirit was just like, at first, my ego kind of went, I'm going to push it out there. But I feel like there's a better message for you all. And so not only that, but I feel really, really cool to do a pick up haul message. So I'll be doing that. But one of the things that I wanted to discuss again was this energy in the collective. Luna! It's this energy in the collective of just feeling a need to kind of like withdraw. There's a lot of psychic attack energy. There's a lot of spiritual warfare. Spiritual warfare is always occurring. Sometimes it's just heavier than others. And I am feeling it heavy. Like, it's so much evil eye and psychic attacks going on and going around that a lot of people who are very spiritually in tune are just really pulling back, getting grounded, getting centered, making sure that they're using their protective methods and, things that they do to protect themselves energetically, spiritually, physically as well. So be mindful of listening to your body, listening to your intuition, and listening to your heart when it's leading and guiding you to doing stuff, that will keep you in a high vibrational space, because it is a lot of low vibrational energy heavy in the collective right now. I know for me personally, I've personally been dealing with shadow work surrounding like comparison, which I've discussed before. And just really allowing myself to put myself out there. That was the whole point of me, again, reintroducing this channel, DoBeLive, as a safe space for me to be transparent and share a lot of the real life shit that, we're going through, regardless of what you believe. I don't care if you're a Christian, if you're a Muslim, if you Tao, Buddha, it doesn't matter to me. Hindu, religion, it doesn't matter. The point is that there are things that we are dealing with and encountering at this time and with this new age of Aquarius that a lot of people are not equipped for. I wish I had someone like me, and I'm very humbly saying this, or had someone like a lot of the mentors that I've come across, because I've been dealing with learning how to be more open with my spirituality since my early 20s. But I've always known, even as a child, I just question things. I'm an inquirer. And that might be the aqua in me. It might just be the soul that I am. But I've always just had this, like, it's got to be more than what I've been conditioned to believe and what I've been taught. And so I'm that person. And You know, I'm grateful that my kids can have that person in me where they can come to me and they can talk to me about these things. And it's weird because, you know, as you journey on, you don't even realize like you're a leader or you're a teacher or, you know, you're a mediator. And, you know, all these gifts and all these abilities begin to fall on me at a young age. And so, you know, I'm in healthcare and I am at a young age elevating in my position, and it was scary. Sorry about that. And it was scary. And, you know, I'm just the type of person where I don't like to be in the forefront of anything. I don't like to be seen. I don't want to be, you know, in the spotlight. That's just not my energy. But what's ironic is, as an adult, that became my energy. Like, I was personable and, you know, extroverted, outgoing, but I really didn't care to be the center of attention. However, as a child, it's ironic because as a child, those were the very things that I wanted. I wanted to be an actor. I wanted to, you know, do anything in the performing arts where I was, you know, dancing, music, and I did those things growing up. You know, I was in a girl group. I was in a dance group. I learned piano. I started singing at a young age. And so, you know, things were there. However, no one was there to like answer the questions that I had about the universe, questions that I had about God, questions that I had about life and death. You know, we're taught not to question things when, you know, you're in the Christian religion. And so I actually had someone who came to me and as I became older and was like, you know, why don't you question this and third? How else are you going to learn except to question things? And that kind of was like the catalyst. Even before I married my ex-husband, we had a conversation. I was about 17 years old. And I remember saying to him, like, you know, there's got to be more to this. You know, I'm going to write a book because there has to be more than the circumstances in the life that I am living at this time. And I wouldn't say that I had a hard life, but it was like 50-50, you know, a lot of dysfunction, a lot of changes, a lot of challenges I personally endured. And it's just like at some point, you know, you want to live and be and do the things that make you happy. And so I'm just saying, you know, I'm grateful that I'm in a space where, you know, people come to me or they look to me, and I am so honored and privileged and grateful that I can be, you know, a counselor, a mediator, a shoulder, an ear, one with whom, you know, you trust to receive messages and or you know, trust in your team or trust and believe in yourself, or that, you know, you just are vibrating at a frequency in which coming across my path is beneficial to you in some way. But that goes both ways, you know, because for as much as I pour out, I'm so grateful for how much gets poured back into me, the people that I've come across. And I've had mentors along my way. They were very few and far in between who had the same mindset or wavelength that tried to help me, you know, get closer to my path of getting more in tune and in touch with my own, you know, spiritual self, my own divine intelligence, as well as being more open to my spiritual source and what that means for me and how that resonates for me and what I believe. Because your rights are always going to be, you know, your beliefs are always going to be right for you. And no one should ever force their own ideologies or what they think you should or shouldn't be doing. That's not what we're doing here. Nonetheless, collectively, there's still a lot of ascension taking place. There's still a lot of awakening that's taking place. But there's a lot of energy where people are just pulling back. A lot of people who are highly spiritually in tune, they're just kind of pulling back because they see that we're in spiritual warfare. So that was just a few of the things that had been coming to mind that I wanted to share with you all. Not, you know, just a quick little message about picking up on these energies in the collective. So attain as much information, knowledge that you can, that resonates for you, for who you are, where you are at a soul level, you know, intellectually, emotionally, physically as well. Like, it is a beautiful thing to want to just, you know, be physically well or emotionally well. But when you're truly aware, you know, and consciously aware, you understand you overstand and understand this truth that they're like the Godhead, 3 in 1. You know, you can't have one without the other. You know, like the past, present, and future. You know, it takes all three to create this aspect that we call time, or a linear aspect of it. So, you know, as beautiful as that may sound, it requires us to be in a space to be open to receiving and integrating, you know, all these things, so that we can become a better version of ourselves. Because you're always yet becoming, you're always going to be healing. It's a forever process. And, you know, some people's process and progress is faster. Some people may be a little slower. It does not mean that, you know, stop what you're doing or give up. Nothing worth having is true. It doesn't always come easy to everyone. The more you become aware of your purpose, the more you become aware of how things are manifest, you know, and are in alignment, the more rapid you can manifest certain things. I talk about that as well, in terms of why we do and don't manifest certain things, and can you truly manifest what you want. Check that video out if you get the chance. But yeah, so collectively, yeah, just be in a space of grounding. You know, there's a need to really, really ground, get in tune with nature, creating healthier boundaries for yourself, cleansing, doing a lot of clearing of energy, you know, protecting yourself from, again, a lot of the evil eye and psychic attacks, because it's just really, really heavy in the collective. I mean, it's constant. It's always going to be spiritual warfare, but there are also times where it's significantly heavier than others. And right now is one of those times in the collective where it is significantly heavy and very, very necessary for us to make sure that we're protecting our energy, our auras. Luna! And ourselves. So make sure that, you know, you're doing much body care, that you're paying attention to your health. You know, it may be time to, if you don't necessarily believe in, you know, man-made medicine or the medical field or healthcare arena in terms of the institution, then by all means, there are plenty of holistic providers. Find you someone, make sure that, you know, your blood levels are good, that, you know, everything is working as it should. Pay attention to your body if you feel as though something is off, so that you can get a hold on it and jump on it. Don't allow the fear of, you know, death or sickness, disease or illness, you know, discourage you from taking care of yourself. So I'm going to get ready for these pick-up piles, and just again wanted to kind of share that tidbit about what I was feeling in the collective. I have been away for a while because, again, I've been pulling back. One, because I'm coming to the end of my program for school, and, you know, I'm having to study a lot and just really be indisposed. But I'm also taking this time to reflect on exactly what it is that I want to do in terms of the direction that I'm going to continue to take DoBeLive. And, you know, nothing beats a fail but a try. So I will get back into the swing of things and, you know, uploading more content 4 times a week at least. So stick around. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And again, I thank you guys for being here. Make sure you watch through to the end. And I am excited to see how things continue to grow and evolve, despite what may be current conflict, chaos, challenges. You know, it's all for serving a higher purpose. So make sure you check out the pick a pal that is coming up later on this evening probably. Yeah, so do that, and don't forget to subscribe.